Hey, welcome back. We're getting a look at a new opportunity for students looking to start their career. Charleston-based company Tallo helps students prepare for their future. President and CEO Casey Welch joining us tonight. Great to have you here.
Yeah, pleasure to be here. Thanks for the opportunity.
What an awesome story. Just talking to you in the last minute or so, learning about what you guys are doing. Share with everybody about how you started, and where you are now.
Yeah, absolutely. So Tallo, we were actually brought here to South Carolina about 6 years ago with an idea and a concept of how do we connect, how do we help showcase students with their skills and abilities, and how do we help connect them with opportunities, colleges and companies. We were brought to South Carolina, obviously a lot of industry here, a lot of great students. How do we help proactively engage and connect them to the future talent pipeline?
So you started in two high schools, Goose Creek and Somerville, but you primarily work with kids who are getting out of college.
No, so we started with about 5 years ago with Goose Creek and Somerville High Schools, our first students we brought in, high school level. And we primarily started focusing on high school students, but we wanted to make sure we create a platform where they didn't drop off after high school.
Sure.
You know, when you think about the career pipeline, it can go from high school to 2-year college to 4-year, maybe to the military or workforce. We wanted to make sure we supported those audiences, so it started here, and now we have students over 400,000 across the country in all 50 states and over 20,000 different schools.
Because the interesting part to me is having a high school student as well. And I think it's an unfair question when you ask a junior high school, so what do you want to be when you grow up, right?
Yeah.
And I would imagine the opportunities you give them is kind of just a wide open book.
Yeah. Yeah, so what we try and do is, you know, I was going to be an orthodontist. That's what I went to school for. You know, lo and behold, I'm obviously not an orthodontist. And what we found out is, you know, a lot of times the students don't know what they don't know, as you mentioned. So what we try and do is make them aware of all the opportunities, whether it's, you know, an apprenticeship, whether it's an internship, whether it's a company like Boeing or Blackbaud or a port, something like that. Make sure they're aware of them all, align it with their passion and interests.
Yep.
Not just, you know, what their parent or teacher might have told them,
Sure.
right? There's all different types.
It's all about the passion, isn't it?
Absolutely.
All right, so what's the next step, especially for kids, graduation's in May, for college graduation. What do they need to do? How's the best way to contact you, and what's their next step?
Yeah, well, the great part is, you know, all they have to go is to tallo.com, T-A-L-L-O.com. They can go on there. Profiles are free. They can download the app, build it, and then it starts to connect them with colleges and companies across the country and share their profile with their next opportunity.
Well, from a personal side, with a son who's about to graduate in May and a high school kid, thank you for what you're doing. I really appreciate it. Great to meet you.
Thank you so much.
Right.
Appreciate your time.
Guys.